Hello, team. Day 92 or 93, I don't know. Um, it's been a great day. Things are getting a lot better than it used to be, and it reminded me that life is not about sorrow, pain, and suffering. There are also better days. There are fun days, beautiful days, fruitful days, and that's just how life goes. There are problems and there are solutions, and there are problems without solutions. And with that, we don't have to worry about the problem without solutions. We're just gonna have to accept for the meantime or until it gets better. But what I'm trying to say is that it gives us hope that life is changing, and sometimes it changed for the worst or for the better. It depends on how we view it, and it depends on our perspective. I was studying recently yesterday about how important self-awareness, self-management, and then social awareness, and then influence. And that course really is profound, and it's full of wisdom. It's called Modern Applied Psychology by Kane Ramsey. I found him. I come across with him at the Udemy online course with his life coaching, and then cognitive behavioral therapy, neuro-linguistic programming, and just basically psychology. And what I love about his teaching is it's practical. And regarding with that, going back, self-awareness breeds self-management. And if you think about it, we cannot improve what we cannot see. And like for example, in my case, way back then I was full of myself. I always think about my needs, my wants. Like, I don't care about anyone and how I came across with other people. But once I realized that self-awareness is a thing, I realized that I come as rude to other people, and it initially I don't think it's taking a toll on me. But what I've realized is that other people hate those kinds of people who only think about themselves, talk about themselves, full of themselves. And then people who are not aware. I was one. I was not able to know that I am not doing great with how I manage myself, how I manage myself. And also self-awareness makes you aware that you can change, you can improve, you can develop. And I was set to a mindset where I am who I am now, and I will never gonna be able to adapt or to change my ways. But self-awareness allows me to be able to manage myself. That it's painful, it's uncomfortable, it's bothersome to change and to manage yourself, but it was well worth it. And I used to be not able to talk like this in front of other people, especially also in social media. I was introvert. I cannot speak English. Even if it's in my native language, I cannot do this as well because I haven't been exposed to it, and I thought I would never learn that. But it's a matter of commitment. It's a matter of taking effort, going past through those uncomfort that we can experience, and then once we are able to manage ourselves, we can now be able to so we can now be able to be aware of other people, about how they think and how they behave, and how they interact with other people. We breed self-awareness. Like, for example, I realized that when I was with my sister, my half sister, she haven't had the care that that her family are supposed to provide for her. And she grew up early, and mind you, she is my younger sister, and she had to take responsibility of her little sisters. And so once I've become aware of that, I realized that this person needs those kinds of social or relationships as well, that nourishes her, that speak life into her. And so, and not just speak life into her, but also understand her, like asking her questions and why she is the way she is. And I've realized that it was powerful to be able just to listen to other people and listen to their rants and think past through it without any judgment. But your solely goal is just understanding the other person, the way how she thinks and the way she acts. And so and that social awareness breeds influence. So going back, self-awareness first. Second is self-management. If you're able to manage yourself, you can now be social aware, where how understanding other people's behavior and thought process. And then after that, last one is social influence, basically being able to lead other people in the way that you can positively impact them. And so I was, regarding with my sister at that time, I was asking her with powerful questions, leading questions about her past experience. For example, she mentioned that she was not able to her mom supposed to love her and then take care of her, but she had done the opposite. And I asked her a question about how does that, first I have a established relationship first, because you cannot ask for a hand before you touch their heart. You have to care, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And with that kind of perspective, we're gonna be able to influence other people with that. And so I'll establish a relationship and ask her through time. It takes time to be able to do that, but ask her, how does that kind of perspective help her? How is that kind of mindset, and not it's not exactly how I said it. I'm saying it right now, but it's more like asking her, how is that helping you now, regarding with what you experience right now? Are you gonna let that experience take a hold on you, on how you behave in the present or act in the present? I challenge her with that, but I'm asking her question, not through like not through low-key criticizing her, but in a compassionate way. And in that case, she was able to open her mind and open her heart a little bit. And then she is, I believe she's get way better now instead of way back then. But of course, it's not perfect. It's a process. It's a long process for some people, and for some others it's a short process. But the reason why I'm telling you this is that those 4 processes are gonna be able to allow you to change yourself and change other people as well, through influence, not through forceful manipulation, but through modeling how you live, and how compassionate you are towards other people. So I guess that's it for now. I'd say I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I believe this is a great one of the great episodes that I've done, and I loved it. I love this. So I'd say bye for now. Thanks for listening.